I bought a Rainforest Alliance coffee the other day. You know, one of them. It's meant to stop slave labour and ecological damage, which is it's a good thing, right? Yeah. It does feel a little bit like Westerners going, I think we can consume our way through this. We can. It's good consuming. Like, the system still stays in place where people get $1 a year or whatever. But some poor Guatemalan dude's like, you know, gets a glass of water or something. Oh, some white cunt in Brisbane bought a fucking coffee. Oh, thank you, here's a glass of water. Thank you. Back to work. I want to see real change. I want them to free a fucking refugee in front of me next time I get my long black. I want to see it. You've got 5 stamps on your loyalty card? So we free Eli. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Runs off into Coles to fucking buy a kombucha and assimilate. I can't drink too much coffee, man. I ruminate. You know what I mean? Like the thoughts, you know, the overthinking, you know. Like, I used to work in IT support, and man, the boss was like ruminating about, like, he'd come up to me and say shit like, how come you haven't changed the toner cartridge in the printer yet? And I'd be like, well, I haven't gotten around to it yet. He's like, well, you're letting the whole team down. Do your job. And he'd walk off. Now, what do you do when that happens? You don't go up to him and go, fuck do you say, cunt? Like, fucking, you know what I mean? You don't fucking say it. Come on, say it again. You don't do that, do you? You go, oh, sorry, man, excuse me, sorry, thank you, sorry. Then the revenge fantasies begin, don't they? That's when the revenge fantasies begin. Fucking talk to me like that, fucking say that to my face, you talk to me like that, you fucking motherfucking... And they grow over the week, like you just sit on them, fuck, I'm gonna kill his family. Kill his family, fucking leave a different coloured toner cartridge on every body. Fucking save cyan for your kid, mate, fucking cyan for your kid. I got fired from that job for turning up on magic mushrooms. I wasn't like, I'm not stupid. I didn't take them and go to work. I took them the night before and in a graveyard. I saw a UFO, I fucking swear to God. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I came to work and I was still high. I didn't plan it. I'm sitting in the 8 a.m. boardroom meeting and I'm fucking like, let's fix these printers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready. I can already feel one of them's disconnected. I can feel it. One of the USB cables has come out. I can feel it. And the girl next to me in the meeting we had every Monday, she's sitting right there. She gets a phone call, finds out her best friend had died. Boom, right there. And then she gets up and leaves, right? Immediately. Everyone's like, holy fuck, what do we do? What do we say? And then we finish the meeting and we go out to the big reception area and there she is at the door, crying, about to leave. And I'm there and everyone's like 8 a.m, fucking walls are up. But I was still very open. So I walked straight up to her without any fear at all. I said, fear nothing, I love you. And she just turned and grabbed me like this and started like crying on my shoulder. She's just crying like this, like grabbing me, crying, holding me. And everyone's watching this. And they're like, what the fuck? And the boss sees this and he like walks over to me and he's like, why aren't you wearing a shirt? He's like, why have you got these charcoal pentagrams and like devil symbols and shit on your body? And I was like, well, this is how I come to work now. And I thought this was genius. I was like, if everybody wore charcoal pentagrams and you were the only dude in a business shirt, you'd actually be the weirdo. And he said, what the fuck are you talking about? You're obviously on drugs. You're fired. And yeah, so now I do this. Anyway.